In this module, we will create a slide tracker for every visitor. So now you'll know exactly when somebody comes into your course, how long they've stayed on each slide. This is a great way for you to track your portfolio, or even in Review 360, where you want to know how long your reviewers are on the different slides. So we're going to use make.com, and in the course you'll be able to recreate this entire scenario. So here I'm in a preview, and when I go to the different slides, you can see how fast it's updating. And we're just using two functions right here within inside of make. So if we come over here, we can see the functions, and you will have step-by-step instructions on how to do everything in the video course. And I include the JavaScript code so you can just copy it out and paste it too. So now you can see how long I've been on the different slides. And this could be something where it's alarming because maybe somebody only spent a couple of seconds. There's a lot of content here to consume. So now if you start seeing this type of interaction where somebody's jumping around, maybe what they're doing is they're bouncing in and out of the slides looking for some sort of answer to the quiz. So this would tell me that somebody isn't really spending any time on the different slides, but they're just bouncing around and they're not really consuming the content. So it's a red flag. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. Maybe they already know the content, but at least this gives me a red flag versus somebody who's spending more time on the slides to consume the information before moving on. So yeah, I'd love any feedback from the course or the concept. And if you have something that you would like to see created inside of Make to make this more engaging or interesting to you, or maybe it's a whole different concept, love to hear it. Thanks so much. Enjoy.